Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Terra Nil. Now, I am slightly breaking my rule of there will always be a new game for every day of this week on my channel, because technically I've covered this game once before. But when it was on itch.io, before Devolver Digital picked it up and published it and gave them some extra funding to add an additional layer of polish and paint. It used to be very rough pixel art. A good game, don't get me wrong, but this is the newer version. I saw when they put that out, I've been meaning to do this. And then Duncan Cunningham went and gifted me a copy of the updated game, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. So we're going to do this. So what is Terra Nil? For those of you who have not seen the original incarnation of it, essentially the planet has been completely turned to crap, industrialized waste, and desolation and, well, bad stuff. And it is our job to re-terraform it back to its own natural glory, and then clean up our own mess that we, clean up all the terraforming machines and leave like it never even, like we were never even there. So let's dive in. Remarkably well-preserved book. All right. Yes, blah, blah. All right. This is not our first playthrough, so we're going to go on the hardest setting, the environmental engineer. Let's do it. Okay, so, we have dismissed the tutorial. I will be our tutorial. Also, the machines are a little bit more expensive in this one. So we have the currency on this is these leaf points, and we spend that on machines. And so essentially we need to first place down these toxin scrubbers. The soil is too toxic to support any kind of regrowth. Once the soil has been cleansed, then we can drop irrigators, which will, give them new life, essentially, actually create more greenery. This actually will earn us additional greens, which will allow us to place more and more machines. And I'll go through the other ones that we need as we go along here. But in order for this to work, for these irrigators to work, they need to be powered. That's where the wind turbine comes in. But the wind turbines need to be on top of rocks. So you can't just place them anywhere. So what shall we do? Well, you know what? The game was suggesting we start here. I think that's not a bad idea. So we spend 100 of our leaf points. It is possible to fail a map if you run out of leaf points and and sort of paint yourself in a corner where you can't earn enough to keep terraforming. So these need to be within range of this. Yeah, we'll go put one down here. So now this is clean soil. It's still not greenery yet, but it's clean soil. That's a step closer. And yeah, there's no benefit to double cleaning it. So there's going to be a little bit of overlap, a little bit of wasted space, but that's okay. Let's get you up here. Actually, I think we can get a pretty good coverage of everything up here. Like this is, you can only hook up 6 things to one turbine here. So we do need to be mindful of that. Now let's actually make some I don't want to say money. Let's make some green. We'll call it green. So these we can rotate around to try and make the most out of all of these. And we can see how much, based on our placement, we can see how much we're going to get out of these. Yeah, you know what? Let's put one up here. Oh, that was a misclick. That's going to annoy me. Actually, you know what? We can take that back. We do have an undo button. Thank you, game, for the undo button. Now that isn't going to annoy me. Now we just sort of put these together like a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're not missing out too much. And now we gotta get this up to 100%, or at least enough to move on to the next phase. Yeah, and then we can do a nice long one right here. 93. That's certainly worth it. All right, we're doing pretty good here. Now, a few other things that we can do to. This is going to be a tricky one because there's no real easy way to get ourselves stone there. Let's just see if there's other sort of low-hanging fruit, as it were. Like right here, this is pretty low-hanging fruit when it comes to just more flat land. It's not perfect, but we'll take what we can get. An alternative may be yeah, we'll put you here. So another thing that we can do here is we can do a water pump. A water pump, well, fills these ditches with water. Running water along here will actually clean up and cleanse and greenify the area next to it without needing to be scrubbed first. Water also does some other useful things. So yeah, we'll put a water pump here. And if you put it up high, it flows further downstream. Doesn't flow all the way, but it gets there. So now we can go, well, hang on. We already placed this here. We might as well do some scrubbing. Yeah, I think that's pretty good right there. And that's pretty good right there. There's a little strip in the middle here, but that's okay. And we put you down here. Now there's going to be a little bit overlap, but that's okay. All right, so this isn't going to be quite as perfect, but 133A. That's not too bad. And then here, I think we can probably do 61's not good. 76, 79. Yeah, we really want one like down here. An alternative. That's not worth the price of admission. Let's be honest. All right. Maybe. Yeah, I want to be careful about where we drop more of the. Well, you know what? Another river tile will be good right here. So we can do that right there. Because we can do another water pump here. This will greatly expand the distance that the water goes. Get quite a lot of more greenery going here. And then we can put another soil cleanser down like here. And now we can get a proper I do like that it shows you how much you're about to get. Okay, we are past the 50% mark. So this is another area, and our funding level is still holding strong. So this is a pretty good spot. I wish I could get power to like here so that we could get a river going, because otherwise we're going to have to put one here. The alternative, so there is something else that we can do to sort of help ourselves along. I'm trying to think of the best place to put this. Yeah, right here is probably good. So this is an excavator. This will drill a new riverbed for you. In whatever direction you tell it to go. Now what I want to do, I'm trying to think the best way to do this. The problem is that it basically it kills greenery around it. It actually does the opposite of what we're trying to do. But we may need this to do some more terraforming. Although this kind of loops around over here. What I really want to do is just get a pump. Actually, the alternative would be to do something like this. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. We'll put it right here. Boom! Now we can put this here, and this will fill in this whole riverbank. Actually, let's take that back. I should put it at the very end to maximize the distance it will push forward, because it's also going to push backwards. And we get a fair amount of greenery out of just that by itself, even before we scrub. All right, so one more over here, I think will give us a good amount. We can get a, actually that's gonna bother me. Yeah. I don't want that big strip in the middle ruining. Actually, you know what? I know there's a little bit of overlap, but it will make it a little bit more fleshed out here in the middle. So 131 is not bad. Yeah, nice amount of progress so far. All right, what other places can we... actually, right here is probably a pretty good candidate. I'm not sure if it's worth putting a water pump down here, because this is pretty good on its own as far as how much water has been produced. But we can link up with a little bit of cleaned area that we have here. Yeah, probably this is the best bet right out here. Yeah, that's probably pretty good right there. Nice contiguous area. We'll put one closer at hand over here, just because we have so much of the coastline here already greenified. And then I think we can probably get away with, yeah, one more over here in the corner. This will give us a chance to get some good amount of greenery down. All right, I think here is going to be a two interlocking puzzle pieces would be the 142. Sure, we'll take a 142. Now let's just see if we can squeeze this in appropriately. Oh, actually, that's not too basic. Anything triple digits is pretty good in my book. 111? 111 it is. All right, 86%. Doing well so far. There is a lone rock right here, but there is one more thing that I want to show you. The calcifier. Basically, if you don't have rocks where you want rocks to be, you can, if you can get water out there, you can turn riverbank tiles into rock tiles. Like, for example, like along here, we could calcifier right here to make some rocks and then go from there. But I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it, although, this might be worth it right here. Yeah, we'll go right here. We'll finish off our water connection here. Get this whole river sorted out. Oh, you can only go back one. Interesting. I was about to say, I'm not entirely sure about this, but... Alright, well, you know what? No, it's not really worth it drawing the river out further. Alright, we'll put one up here. This one's not going to be terribly efficient, unfortunately. But hey, like I said, if you can get triple digits, that's good in my book. 94%. Yeah, put one down here. And then, oof. This is absolutely not worth it. I mean, it's technically a net positive, yes, but it's still really not worth it. Yeah, actually, you know, let's put one over here. Now we might be talking. 78. All right, it's not triple digits, but I'll still take it. This should, yeah, get us to the next phase. Okay, so now we need temperatures, animals, and different biomes and climates. So the research center is paramount because it reduces the cost of some buildings and lets us start messing with the climate, which is important. So where's a good free spot? Because we are going to have other buildings that are going to want to plug into these, so we don't want to max out one of these if we don't have to. Yeah, we'll put you right there. So this, we can see what our humidity is like, and these are different things that happen. One of the biggest ones we want to get to is rains begins, because when the rain begins, that's when you've got all the other tiles turning to green, and which gives us a lot of money. So these need to be placed near water. The more water tiles they're next to, the more humidity they provide. Yeah, we're gonna have to do good enough with that. And we do get little bits of rewards for meeting these milestones, but nothing quite compares to rains begin. 5%, 6%. Can we do higher? 5, 6, 5, 5, 6%. All right. We do need to be careful about our money here. We're going to need to start getting more stuff. All right, so now, so one of the options, so we need three different things. We need wetlands, fynbos, and forest. Wetlands are easy because you basically convert existing ones of these, and if they're near the water, then they turn to wetlands. Like this right here is going to be huge. And because we are at the ideal humidity for wetlands, we get a bonus. And actually, we should start doing our beehives because we're in ideal humidity conditions right now. And we're actually in ideal for arboreums too. So let's get the beehives. Beehives can be placed in trees like here, and it will turn the surrounding area, the surrounding grassland rather, into That's not good. We need more trees around here. I almost want to, you know what? And we still have access to our tier 1 stuff here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a detour here. And see, these tier 1s are now cheaper. So doing this little detour is not quite as bad. 91, 96, 96. We'll take 96. But we still get paid for that, even though we don't need that. Okay, now back to here. Now this makes a lot more sense. And it's the ideal Now, here's the interesting bit. We actually want some forest to start a controlled burn. So this whole area becomes scorched, and then we can replace it with forest, dark, deep forest. We can make more of this area, but in order to scorch the land, you need this area because this is the area that catches fire more easily. So we'll place a solar amp. Let's place it over here, and now let's target it. And now this fire is going to spread pretty much throughout this whole area here. And yeah, it's going to burn buildings, and yeah, it looks like I'm doing something bad here, but this is not going to be a bad thing. This is something we absolutely want and need. So now all this black ash area can now be turned into forest, proper forest. Actually, I think this one's going to be a little bit better. And then we do one over here. All right, we need a little bit more forest, but I don't want to burn this whole area down here. So let's do this little plateau up here. I'm gonna purify the soil up here, just so that we don't have this ugly little thing right here. I'm gonna probably take a loss on this. Yes, I am, but I mean, unless I can, yeah, I'm gonna take a loss on this. All right, this won't be as bad of a loss. Still a loss, but now we can plop a beehive on the edge of the natural forest. We don't have to depend on that. And now we can burn up here. Now one more of these. Well, yes, it's going to net us a negative. This should put us... Oh, well, at least we get the ideal bonus. All right, we have to burn one more area. I think... what's another good area to burn? This up here might be a good area to burn. The problem, well, we can beehive over here. All right, first off, we need to clean up this area proper. Can we lunge to rains begin? Probably not. Not yet. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, we want this whole area by the tree to be covered. So actually, yeah, we're going to put you back over here. That's a little better. That's actually a bit more better than I thought would. Yeah, we can do that. There's a little bit of a gap here, but that's okay. That's much better. So now we can, in good faith, put the beehive down here. And all we needed was just this little bit up here. Like this area, I'm happy to become like the actual beehive area. Because we do need some of this Finbos. Alright, we are going to need another amplifier. And we don't want, well, we don't necessarily want it to burn. Although maybe we do. No, because then it's going to take up space. We'll put the amplifier right here. I just want to make sure we catch the tile up top. There we go. Because it won't burn downwards here. And that will be our thing. But yeah, all of this becomes black ash. And it's also going to become forced to allow us to make more beehives. Yeah, it's still going to be net negative, but we have enough forest, so that's good enough. And now, because on big trees here, we can make beehives. And this area is, you know, we can actually keep the beehive. We don't have to burn it. I'll take a +10. All right, what else can we beehive up? Like this area is fine. We don't necessarily need to do all burning all the time. Actually, this is perfect right here for beehive. And again, I'm doing all this during the ideal humidity conditions so that we keep getting the bonuses. Nah, not worth it there. Not really worth it there. Ooh, right here is really good. Almost got our beehive. I mean, I bet you we can get it with this one. This one's not too bad. Yes, we got it. All right, we're good. And we're doing pretty well with money. All right, now hydroponiums is our next one. 29's not too bad. That one's already done. +8's not good at all. Nope. That's not close enough to water. These aren't anywhere near water. All right, well, this one definitely. All right, we may need to do some river engineering here. Like if we have some water, like this right here would be perfect. We just need to clean up some more soil. That's positive. I'll take that. All right, now let's it does fill in the water for us, so that part kind of helps, but that was still a net negative. This all along here is probably what we need. What's our yeah, it's only +8. What we probably want to do is power this. And I think we might actually need the excavator. It's going to still do some damage. Yeah, we can cut it through that tree. It's smaller and cheaper, I think, because of that science lab there. So now that's a lot more wetlands right there. And now we go back to this and make some more rivers. There we go. All right, we are going to need to actually properly scrub this area, which is fine. Because then we can convert this into a pretty darn good wetlands. Not quite enough to get us maxed out, but we're getting closer. I mean, this... Oh, it shows you how much you're getting there. So this isn't quite going to make it work. It'll help, though. Actually, yeah, these two right here should get us to where we need to go. And actually gave us more humidity, too. So now we need to do animals and cleanup, but I'm not done yet. We need, let's keep goosing our humidity here. The cloud seeder's cheaper now. Too close to another cloud seeder. That's maxed out. Too close to another cloud seeder. Yeah, we'll take that. We do, again, we want the rains begin is our ultimate goal here. I think we need to do No, we put you here. Then you can go up here, and yeah, 9%. Now we're real close. We just need 3 more percent, and we're golden. We just need to find like a little bit of a nook. Oh, 5%. I'll take 5%. And now it's going to start to rain, and all of these little patchy tiles that we haven't gotten around to manually yet will start to get filled in for free, and we'll get paid for that. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay, now we can start thinking about tier 3. So tier 3, we first need to place an animal observatory. This is new from the original one, where you need to actually seed animals on the planet, and there's strategic areas where you need to find them. We'll put you right here. So now our minimum goal is to find 3, but we in actuality want to get all 6 to maximize our score. So the first one gives us a hint. We have to find and basically engineer a habitat that meets each of these 6 animals. This grazer lives in herds in wide open grassland. Well, this looks like a wide open grassland. And yes, we got it right. So we have successfully found the deer, and now there are deer in wide open grasslands. Next one. Small amphibian lives in the reeds of a wetland near a fynbos field. So we need basically a little column A, a little column B. Like, how about right here? Yep, we got enough wetlands and we got enough fynbos. There we go, frog. Next one. This large carnivore's domain is in a forest which contains a beehive and is on a hill. Well, this is a forest with a beehive on it on a hill. There we go. We got the brown bear. It is forest tiles on a hill and with a beehive. So we have technically met all the requirements, but let's keep going. Web-footed waterfowl rests in a large lake when it is not flaying. So we just need a large body of water. I think wetlands counts. Not quite. It's partially met. So we need pure water tiles. I think we can. This is enough. Not quite. We may need to engineer some more raw water tiles. Unless, like, this little kitty corner here counts, or, ooh, actually right here. Not quite. Picky. Yeah, some of the animals are indeed quite picky. All right, well, I guess we're going to start digging out some more water. Oh, can we not dig out more? Oh, we can. It's just we didn't have enough. Actually, yes. It's going to poison the land around it, but once it rains again, yeah, that just automatically fills in. All right, now is this enough water tiles to count as a lake? Not yet. We might need to just keep shaving this. Let's keep widening the lake until... There we go. Finally. Picky. This industrious rodent built its home on a river near the forest. River and forest? Not quite enough river. You freaking animals in your water tiles. Picky, picky, picky. Alright, does this count? Well, got enough river, but no forest. We may need to do some river widening up here. Yeah, all the poison tiles. Alright, beavers, you're the one that's supposed to be tearing up the environment, not me. Still not enough, huh? A little further down? Nope, not enough. Alright, we keep widening the river for you. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? Well, we might get in with these. No. You guys gotta go away from here. We just need more river. There we go. Finally. Alright, and last, this predator prowls in the forest near a source of prey. Well, beavers are kind of prey-like. Well, it's the forest. Maybe it's the frogs? Maybe he wants to eat the frogs? No? Pretty sure you guys like to eat deer. Oh, deer. Duh. I think we just need to locate deer near a forest. Is this enough of a clearing? Yes, it is. Which means... partially met in range of forest. Deeper? There we go. And we got the wolf. The timber wolf. Phew! Okay, well, alright, let's see. Can we, with all of our little excavations here, can we get any more water or humidity boosting? Because that is another key to this. Actually, I know one way we can do that. We do a calcifier over here. Which then allows us to do this. Which then allows us to do this. For 5%. I was hoping for a bit more, but I'll take it. One away from water lilies blossoming. Too close to another. Oh, you can do it off of wetlands too. All right, well, I'll take that. Now we just need Salmon Run. I didn't realize we were playing Splatoon. Let's see. This thing's maxed out, but we can build another one of these. Too close to it, never mind. Yeah, you're already... And you're too close to another cloud seeder. Which is unfortunate. Well, we'll see if we can get some opportunities when we start the cleanup phase, which is what we're doing right now. Alright, so we need to place down our airship. Where shall we place this airship? Right here should be fine. So now we need to pack everything up. We need to put a recycling drone in the water. And then we put down recycling silos that can grab basically a bunch of materials in green here. So we get rid of the buildings without actually getting rid of the buildings here. Now I wonder, can I redeploy this for more? Yes, I can. We need to recycle again, but now we can just extract out more stuff, which is fantastic. Okay. We need to repack these two. So here we do a loading dock. And that will collect basically everything around it. Oh, you're taking the scenic route, aren't you? Okay, so it does rip up the other stuff, which is useful information. All right, I am going to do this just to get our last bits of water vapor. Humidity is where I was going. So now we have Salmon Run. We get maximum points for that. All right, now we just need to mop everything else up. Yeah, there, this is easy enough. So basically anything that's near the water is pretty easy to collect. Oh yeah, taking the back way this time. There we go. Now can we, yeah, we can get you up here. Basically everything that I can grab from the water I will, without having to utilize these recycling silos, because they're more expensive. Now this we would have to do if we wanted to put that up here, but can we get away with that? Actually, yeah, let's, you know what we were gonna do? We grab you. Oh, not quite far enough. Well, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. You two can get grabbed from over there. And then all of these, including this, can get grabbed. All right, this is probably going to need to get grabbed over here. Yes, we can grab both the recycling can plus those things up there. This does not require, these things don't require any sort of recycling can. But before we grab that, yeah, this goes how far? Down to here? These can all go into here. And yeah, that grabs both of those. Beautiful. We can grab all of these quite easily. We can grab all of these quite easily. And yeah, it starts pointing out where all your remaining stuff is. I think that's everything. All right. Well, let's hit the button, shall we? And just so we don't leave the boat behind, we're grabbing that too. Got the lilies spawning. Wasteland reclaimed. All right, folks. So that was and yeah, you know what? There's an appreciate button that just gives you a little vista. We got the bear hanging on for dear life on the edge there. Yeah, just get to appreciate the work that we've done here. So, if you guys liked this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Boy, this game really likes this hillside. Your feedback's always welcome. So, until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.